The Sudanese military has called for diplomatic support for a new government that it says it wants to form after it recaptures the capital Khartoum from rival forces. The Sudanese army has been regaining control of areas in the city previously held by the paramilitary rapid support forces in recent weeks. Army leader General Abdel Fattah Al-Burhan told a meeting of politicians who back the army that he would form a technocratic wartime government with a prime minister. Here is our cover report. In the last week of 2024 and at the start of 2025, the Sudanese army has been gaining ground in the war. Even advancing to the capital Khartoum, and along the way, the military has managed to quash their rivals, the Rapid Support Forces, or the RSF. The army head, Abdel Fattah Al-Burhan, is now more present than ever. He seems to have stamped his authority by visiting areas and camps, talking to the elders and citizens once the military captures and takes over after days or even weeks of assault. His nemesis, Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, the paramilitary chief, has gone underwater and reduced to only issuing video statements and orders to his men, and at times admitting to setbacks.
Hay will not enjoy the General Command for long, nor will they enjoy the Signal Corps. I'm calling on you to think of what we're going to take control of, what we will take, not on what they have taken control of. No, what will we take? You have to push forward, you have to look ahead.
And now, the formation of a new Sudanese government is expected to happen after the recapture of Khartoum is completed. Military sources say a day after Army Chief Al-Burhan said he would form a technocratic wartime government. The Sudanese army, long on the back foot in its war with the RSF, has in recent weeks regained ground in the capital Khartoum along several axes, closing in on the symbolic presidential palace along the Nile. The RSF, which has said it would support the formation of a rival civilian administration, has retreated, overpowered by the army's expanded air capacities and ground ranks swollen by allied militias. Burhan says there would be changes to the country's interim constitution, which the military sources say would remove all references to partnership with civilians or the RSF, placing authority solely with the army, which would appoint a technocratic prime minister who'd then appoint a cabinet. Burhan called on members of the civilian Takadam coalition to renounce the RSF, saying they will be welcomed back if they did so. The RSF controls most of the west of the country and is engaged in an intense campaign to cement its control of the Darfur region by seizing the city of Al-Fashir. Burhan ruled out a Ramadan ceasefire unless the RSF stopped that campaign. The war erupted in April 2023 over disputes about the integration of the two forces after they worked together to oust civilians with whom they had shared power after the uprising that ousted autocrat Omar al-Bashir. The conflict has created one of the world's largest humanitarian crises, with the displacement of more than 12 million people and half the population facing hunger. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One.